Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, tell us about the playoff experience. All 3 rounds. Just kind of give us how you first time experiencing what you did. Going that far.
Man, it was a hell of a ride. Honestly, it's everything I ever dreamed of and more. Just being in that moment, uh, especially with a great group of guys like this. Um, man, it was just like I said, it was a hell of a ride, man. I enjoyed every moment, every single game I cherished, and it's always going to be with me. For it to be my first time.
You played that way too, especially you showed it defensively. Do you feel like that's one of the things that, for you personally, kind of came out of these playoffs is to show how physical a defender you can be?
I believe so. I just want to impact the game, and if it's in different ways, not just scoring, defensively, being able to handle the ball and get my teammates involved, just show different aspects of my game. And I think coaches did a tremendous job of just believing in me and having faith in me and let me go out there and play. He just let me go out there and play. He never tried to control me or anything like that. He just told me go out there and have fun. And I think once you get a guy like that behind you, it makes everything easier.
Yeah, you got the contract negotiations coming up. You told us the other night you wanted to stay. Is it a little bit of a risk with the restricted free agent setup? It worked out for Ennis. He wanted to stay, but he went ahead and
I mean,
signed the offer sheet. Is that something you just got to weigh in your mind? Or?
nah, man. Honestly, I'm not even really thinking about that right now. I'm still in this Golden State series right now. I ain't really worrying about no contract right now. Those things gonna take care of itself when the time come. Certain things you can't control. I can't control that right now until July come, and of course when the time do come, me and my agent sit down and go over what we need to go over in that situation. And yeah, but I'm not really worrying about that right now.
But you do want to stay. You want to.
Yeah, I would like to stay. Of course, like I said before, I've never been connected to a group of guys like this in my 4 years in the NBA. I didn't have as much fun, and just being around them guys, it don't even have nothing to do with basketball. Just the brotherhood we had in the locker room, on the road, just that connectedness we had within each other, and it was really like something special to me. And yeah, why not?
Does the idea of being a sixth man on a winning playoff team appeal to you in the long term?
I don't know, to be honest with you. But on this team, I do whatever. If it's gonna get us back to where we was at, I do whatever. And that's what it is.
Yeah, how do you see Billy progress throughout the year just as a coach? What's your relationship with him like? What was he like as a coach from day one versus at the end?
When I first met him, he always been a guy that kept it real. He always listened to you. Always, his door always was open if you needed to talk to him or you felt, a certain way or things like that. You can easily approach him. He's a guy that you always can talk to or tell him what's going on or how you feel. And I just think throughout the year he did a tremendous job of adapting because you never know, especially in the NBA. Things happen so fast. It's an 82-game season. Each game is different. And I think he just did a great job of just staying with it and keeping the guys together, through the tough times too. and facing the adversity. We all had to face it, and I just think he did a tremendous job of just keeping us cool, and just having faith in himself, and then we had faith in him. I think he did a tremendous job. He did a hell of a job this year. And, he only can get better.
Had you been asked to kind of run point guard as much as you had here this year and anywhere else? And if not, what did you kind of learn about your ability to do that when it came down to handling the ball, initiating offense, and that kind of thing?
I handled the ball my first 2 years in Cleveland. Me and Kyrie used to split it, but I just think Coach always knew what I could do as far as creating for others, penetrating. A lot of things he saw in practice that a lot of people didn't see. That I think he just came to me and just said, "This what we gonna do," and go out there, run the team, and have fun doing it. So it was an easy transition for me because it's basketball at the end of the day, and all you're doing is getting downhill and creating, or you're just playing basketball. That's all it is. It's really nothing else.
That progression you took from taking those long twos, those step backs, to going downhill, I mean, what was key in making that change for you?
Nothing. I just knew when to took it. I just knew when to took the shot and when not to. So nothing haven't changed. That's one of my favorite moves, and I'm going to continue to do it no matter what. Just knowing when and when not to. I think that was the difference just in the playoff, just taking the right shot at the right time. And I'm not going to stop doing it because people say, oh, he takes step back too. They didn't say it when I was making it, so I'm not going to stop now.
Was there a time when there was a change, you knew you wanted to make that change and start going more downhill?
I mean, sometimes you go off feel and how guys are playing you. And sometimes, certain players, they wait and sit on a step back. So I knew that I can get downhill. Or some guys who back up, or if I make a move and they still there, I do the step back to create that space to get the shot off.
Yeah, I know you haven't thought about it in full, but is free agency something you kind of, it's your first time, is it something you're excited for, like you look forward to? It's like a thing you look forward to?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited because I never really did a free agency. Even with my college, I was committed in 8th grade, so I didn't even have a chance to explore different colleges at the time or have, different options. So, of course, I'm looking forward to it, but it's nothing that I'm thinking about right now.
Kevin has a big decision, obviously, too. Do you have a sense of what decision he'll make this summer?
I believe Kevin make the right decision. I'm going to stick with him no matter what his decision is. That's my big brother, and I believe in him. I got all the faith in the world in him. He'll make the right decision. Nobody know what he's going to do but him.
Will your decision kind of be dictated off his? Do you want to see what he decides to where you may try to explore?
No, not really, because I'm a home man at the end of the day, and I got to do what's best for myself and my family too. But of course, I'm going to talk to him and pick his brain a little bit. But that's the most I can do.
Yeah, Slater brought up a question earlier about whether or not you want to explore possibly free agency or starting with a team or whatever. But it seems like you made that adjustment coming off the bench scoring. I thought you changed the series in round 1 in games 3 and 4 coming off the bench. Came off the bench in game 5 in San Antonio, hit the big 3. It seems like you made that adjustment. I know, is it difficult coming in, having to, score like that? But it seems like you're
Nah,
kind
I
of
mean,
comfortable with that.
yeah. Honestly, man, like I just said, on this team, I'm willing to do whatever. As long as we winning, I can care less. Care about starting or coming off the bench on this team. For somewhere else, I don't know. But here, we so good, we so deep, and it makes everything easier for us. Especially when you got a guy like Kev and Russ who's going to get all the attention. His job is to come in there. It's easier because it's really one-on-one with you and your guy. And I feel as though I get by my guy, and just try to make something happen.
Anybody else for Deion? All right, thank you.
Yeah.